Well, not a question of Congress being better equipped and this government not being equally equipped. I think that you learn from experience, and I think today we have the experience not only of what the judiciary's response and reaction was, but also being able to look beyond what we understood at that time and perceived at that time. And there are many difficult issues that are today arising. I think even the discourse or the manner of the dialogue between the executive and the judiciary leaves a lot to be desired. But you know, the more one speaks of this, the more I think unfair and unkind and uncharitable we will be becoming to the judiciary. I think a lot of this, despite people who believe that there should be less opaqueness, etc., I think a lot of this needs to be in closed doors. This is a very sensitive institution, a very valuable institution, and we can't be talking about it and dissecting it out in the public all the time. I think there are many things that could be said, but let other people speak their mind, and then perhaps we will take this conversation forward.
Okay, I find this sort of, and correct me if I'm wrong, am I sensing a recalibration because you're coming from a political place and this is an opposition for the sake of opposition? Because your colleague, for example, Kapil Sibal, as law minister, had no qualms about going public with any of his views. And there was, of course, a very vigorous debate. And at that time, no one felt that there was a degree of, or the danger of being unfair to the judiciary. And I can quote what he said. He says, "We do not think that the Collegium system has worked to our expectations. I don't think it even worked to the expectations of the judiciary." I mean, that is a very straightforward way of suggesting that the judiciary has perhaps let itself down in its own eyes. I mean, perhaps a more direct indictment, I don't know. Under the circumstances, not possible, Mr. Khurshid.
Well, there are judges. There are judges and former judges who endorse what Mr. Kapil Sibal had said, and I'm not going to contest what he had said. Okay. That is the problem. I think he'd underscored the problem, but I don't think that he had a solution then, and I don't think I have a solution now.
Well, he had a solution.
Which is why I'm saying that we need much greater discussion.
Okay, well, I'll involve others. Let me open this up.